Salute to all the real ones out there. It's your boy Mike coming at you again with another video. Yo, y'all like the content that I've been dropping, the direction that my channel was headed in? I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos with anybody else you think may benefit from them, alright? Now, today's topic is going to be called Action Builds Velocity, alright? Action builds velocity. And before we get into it, man, I gotta tell you, right now I'm in Germany. I actually just got back from a nice vacation with my wife. We went to Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. Awesome time. But as y'all can see, it's been a hot ass minute since I actually made some videos, you know what I mean? So I wanted to kind of get back to it and not let down my loyal supporters, okay? As you can imagine, like I said in one of my prior uploads, I feel the need to kind of fall back from the whole social scene, live life, grow, and then always come back to the table with something that I can, let's say, give to y'all as like wisdom. I've already kind of fell back from Instagram a long time ago, but even Facebook I deactivated, and I'm just in the mood to really just go forward with everything that's been in my head and in my heart as far as living is concerned, alright? So let's talk about the topic. Velocity can be defined as the speed of something in a general direction, alright? And my thing is, we all have thousands of thoughts that are flowing through our minds on a daily basis, whether it be, let's say, dreams, things that you've always wanted to do, goals, whether they be short-term, mid, or long-term. We all have things that we want to accomplish, right? Improvements. If you're like me, you don't ever feel like you're done here, alright? This is a lifelong journey where you're always going to be thinking about ways to improve. Failures, setbacks, things that have happened where you felt like, damn, if I would have did this, or if I could have done that, I was even just at the immigration center today, and I had to talk to the dude about an unlimited visa, right? So then that way I'll always have access to live, work, and do business in Germany. And basically he asked me at some point when he was looking through my file, like, damn, you studied at that university? And I said, yeah. He said, did you graduate? And I had to kind of feel a little bit shameful when I told him no. Like, I finished 5.5 out of 6 semesters. And he said, well, damn, why didn't you just finish it? And I said, well, statistics and math kicked my ass. And he just laughed because I guess he was in the same situation and he never finished his studies. So don't worry. I think we all have these, let's say, things in our mind. Doubts. How many times have you talked yourself out of something that you wanted to do because you, in your own head, felt like it was impossible or you couldn't do it, only to realize maybe years later that, damn, that was right at my fingertips. I could have really grabbed it, but I talked myself out of it, right? And then last but not least, one of the most dominating forces within the human psyche is fear. Alright, now I have other videos back way earlier in my catalog when I first started doing uploads about conquering fears, right? But hey, at the end of the day, we all have them. So, it has been said that the Creator does not communicate through spoken word, but more so through silent action, which can be heard, seen, or felt when one, for example, observes nature. You ever went out in nature and then you just felt like you had a lot of problems when you first went out there? When you sat down for that little, let's say 20 minutes and just really watched the water crash on the shore. Or you saw the beautiful birds just flying by and doing what they do. You watched other people as they walked their dog or were together eating ice cream. And by the time you actually got up and began your journey to, let's say, work or home, you felt 1,000 times better. And literally nothing happened except for the fact that you were out in nature. Also, meditation, alright? That's been another avenue where I say the Creator can, let's say, communicate through you or to you. C, marveling at the world and its associated mysteries. That's definitely something I do a lot, alright? Just pondering how complex the human body is will bring you at maybe the conclusion that there has to be a intelligent design to everything around us in this world. Then also, if somebody engages in deep introspection, you ever like sat back, had a long day, or maybe you were having a good day, where you just really just thought about your life, how far you've came, all the things that you have accomplished, right? What's holding you back? How much you've grown. At some point, you might even get an epiphany or a vision about how you're on the right track and you need to continue going in that direction. If one also focuses on self-actualization, I think that God can communicate through you, or the Creator, for lack of a better word. How many times have I, let's say, been maybe perplexed at an issue I was facing, or been just thinking about the future like a normal human, just feeling worried, or back in the day when I would get caught up in the media hype of whatever was going on and I would just feel worried for the world. I always got some type of epiphany, vision, or even things like dreams, deja vu, or even spiritual awakenings have helped me to know that there is a Creator. And at times, he, she, or it communicates to me, and it's not even a spoken word. Like I said, it's some different avenue to let me know what I need to know in that particular moment. So I guess what I'm really getting at is that it's safe to assume that actions speak louder than words, right? So we even have certain scientific laws that back up that saying, right? And I'm going off of a script, so don't mind me, let's say, looking down every once in a while. I wanted to make sure on this video I kind of hit y'all with a little bit more thought-provoking content. But if we focus on taking steps to accomplish something, it's only a matter of time before we achieve it, right? You have literally scientific laws that back that up. Take this one. A body in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by external force. We all know that when we learn that in science, right? Or for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction, right? So the way I look at it is, if you just take what I'm speaking about right now, and you think about it in the life context, everything that you actually want to achieve, whatever example you want to name, taking small steps and just, let's say, letting the laws of action guide you on your journey, you will eventually, it's almost inevitable, you will eventually make it to your destination. Unless something on the outside affects you and stops you from making, let's say, forward progress. And honestly, let me take it back to that. When you're trying to make steps to forward progress, what really stops you? What really stops you? Think about it. Other people? Yeah, that's what they say. Alright? Are they physically acting upon you? Usually not. You want to accomplish a goal. Let's make an example so it's all clear. You want to open a business. What can really stop you from opening the business? Let's say externally. Yeah, you might have red tape, bureaucracy, right? You might not have the papers you need. You might not have the amount of money you need. You might have people that are throwing, let's say, mousetraps in front of you to, let's say, deter you from making it to your end goal. Or you'll have naysayers who tell you that it's impossible. But largely, everybody goes through that. Even the most successful companies you want to name went through that and maybe even more shit. Well, usually what stops somebody from making progress in that example is that they talk themselves out of it. Remember, I was just bringing up failures, worries, doubts, fears. Those are usually going to be the things that stop you. So think about it. You got scientific laws that back up that if you just start taking action, you will make it to your end desired goal. So I feel like one of the ways that, let's say, you can boost yourself internally to make it to all of your end goals, one way is fitness. All right. And for me, it's about committing yourself to work out at least 3 times a week. You got to feel the pain and you got to sacrifice the time, because everything is combined. Mind, body, spirit, soul. Everything is one. And that makes you, me, and everybody else that you see in this world. How many of us are suffering from health problems or depression, or we have stress? I think all of us, especially in this time of Corona, are dealing with some light form of depression, if it's not outright severe. social interactions been cut off. The ability for you to just go out in the world and handle business, take care of your affairs as normal, you can't do anymore. You got somebody standing in front of every door demanding to see a passport for your vaccines. You got people checking your identification no matter where the fuck you go. It's understandable that most of us feel in some type of depression or anxiety, right? But there's no way around it. If you build your body, you will build your mind, which will also enhance your soul and your spirit, right? So there's really no way around it. You gotta work out. At least I'm talking to my audience, you know what I'm saying? You might have just stumbled across my video. Maybe you have a stark opinion that's in total opposition of what I'm saying, but who the fuck can really deny that if you work out and take care of your body, that you won't just see better results in life? So my thinking is better body, health, confidence, and strength that will aid you in everything that you're trying to accomplish. Just using a fitness example, action can propel any individual into other acts that may lead to success in other areas, because action builds velocity. All right. So for all of y'all that are watching this video that might be having, let's say, goals or ideas or anything that you're thinking about accomplishing, but you feel held back, I just want you to understand that taking those first big step or small steps even will literally start to set in motion all the things that you need from the universe to support you in achieving your end result. Alright? We all been there, we all suffer setbacks. Even look at my YouTube channel. Alright? I only got like 99 subscribers. The people who actually watch my shit will tell me that it's high quality. They say, man, you need to get a green screen. Maybe you need to get better equipment. You need to get this, that, the third. At the end of the day, all of that stuff might be true, but I'm still gonna make videos, right? It really don't matter. I had a goal in the very beginning to make one video a day. I broke that limit after maybe 50 something videos, but it doesn't matter. I could still look at any point in time, even if I stopped today, no longer making videos, there would still be hundreds of videos showing that I put in time, effort, and let's say sacrifice into that. And now anybody, even myself from time to time when I'm feeling low, I can go back to a video from a year ago and hear that video and then be inspired about where I was at that particular time, look at all the progress I've made up until now, and feel a little bit more gas in my tank, right, to continue pushing forward. So action builds velocity, you know what I mean? Like, even getting a little personal with the stuff that I was talking about with in the beginning with Hawaii. Dog, do you understand how frustrating that trip was? Everything went wrong. If I'm being real with y'all, literally everything went wrong on that trip. Wanted to fly to Germany, missed my flight to fucking Dubai, from Dubai. Like, I got to Dubai, I was supposed to fly to Germany, missed the flight to Germany. Literally forgot to set my watch back an hour or forward an hour because daylight savings happened, right? Setback number one, I'm actually missing my flight, staying in the Dubai airport, and I gotta wait, let's say, until the next morning to actually board the flight. And I had to pay out of money since I missed it due to my own mistake, and I had a migraine. So everything was just going bad. Up, finally make it to Germany. Not feeling good. That's not how you want to arrive. Whatever. Chill with my wife, whatever. We about to board the flight to go to Hawaii. They want to hit us with all type of nonsense, talking about she needs this, I don't have a visa for Canada. Just long story short, we missed the flight going back and forth with the airline because they wouldn't let us board. Spent the whole day inside the airport trying to negotiate a deal to get us tickets for the next days. Finally made it to Hawaii. You see what I'm saying? So if I would have gave up at any point during that whole nonsense, I would have never been able to go to Hawaii and enjoy the nice vacation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get back with my audience and just tell y'all that, hey, listen, we're all people. We're all suffering and going through the same nonsense that you see out in the world with this COVID stuff. Some of us can't see our family. Some of us are locked in box and can't travel. Regardless of whatever, you know what I mean? I just want you to know, action will build velocity. You know, I went down to my basement earlier today. I'll keep it 100% real with y'all. Y'all heard in the very beginning of my video uploads that I had something called Iconic American Wear, which was my clothing line that I started after I failed out of the university in late 2015. December, I started coming up with a concept. By January, I already was making designs, and that was 2016, to launch my own clothing company. I just went down to the basement earlier today because, you know, I wanted to organize and get some stuff taken care of. And I came across my old folder. Yo, here go my old folder right here from Iconic, man. Opened it up, looked inside. It felt like a spark of energy that I haven't felt in a while. You know what I mean? Because I was really going forward with all that stuff. I'll show y'all a little something. I was really coming up with my own concepts for shirts, bro. Not only that, but also sweaters, you know, hoodies. You know what I mean? Coming up with all different types of stuff. And not only that, but check it out. I even had my tech packs from my old designer who was making full packets of stuff. You know what I mean? With the full technical explanation of everything inside. You know, how big this needs to be. What's the distance supposed to be from button to button? What the material supposed to be made of. So, I started that in 2016. Here it is 2021. I haven't really made more progress. But I'm going to start building up more action to get that momentum and that velocity going. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. I'll holler at y'all in the next one.